Movies. Movies is what brings us together today. Hey everyone, welcome back. I have another classic movie for you today, and you should know that The Princess Bride is integral to my childhood. This will most definitely be a commentary video. I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot to say, and I want to emphasize commentary for all the people out there that are like, why can't you go 5 seconds without talking during this movie? A, the videos are edited like that on purpose. Because B, copyright. You ever heard of her? She's kind of a bitch. Seriously, if you have never attempted creating a YouTube video revolving around movies, try it. And then report back to me. Get ready for all of the references and all of the jokes that I probably missed as a kid that I will I will find even more hilarious this time around. I think the last time I watched The Princess Bride, I might have been in the single-digit age range. Inconceivable. Miranda, stop talking and watch the movie. As you wish. The Princess Bride. It has been decades. I forgot about this! This screen, iconic for my child brain. That kid's face, also iconic.
You feeling any better?
A little bit.
Liar! We all know you're trying to skip school.
Don't pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Maybe he won't.
I always loved the way he said that. I hate that.
I was just sick. Huh?
I think I'll leave you two pals alone.
I brought you a special present.
This is more than a movie. You have no idea, guys. I love it so much, I be Manny Patinkin about it all the time. You know how long I've been sitting on that joke for? A long time. It's been killing me. That just added 5 years to my lifespan.
What is it?
Open it up.
This book is the best gift one could ask for.
When I was your age, television was called books.
And now we play video games.
And I used to read it to your father. And today, I'm going to read it to you.
I gotta say something real quick. Does anyone else understand this? When I quote a movie, especially a movie like this that is, again, so integral to my upbringing, it's not even about the words or the dialogue. It's about how they say it. It's about the musicality behind it, the inflection, especially with that line right there. And today, I'm gonna read it to you. Like, that, the way they say it, is what sticks out to me the most. It's gonna be really hard to not talk during this movie reaction. Oh my gosh.
True love, miracles.
Doesn't sound too bad.
It sounds great, kiddo. Zip it.
The Princess Bride.
This movie is doing something to me right now. I can feel every cell tingling. I'm probably gonna cry, I'm just letting you know.
Farm boy that worked there. His name was
Wesley.
but she never called him that.
Farm boy.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle.
I'm sorry, I actually had to pause that for a second. Just the way she said it, that really stirred up emotion within me. This movie is more than a movie to me. It is straight magic. This was so immersive. Nothing you could say to child me would make me believe that this was not real, that these were not real people. This was not a real place. This was absolutely real. It's gonna be really hard getting through this.
Polish my horse's saddle. I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Oh, so good.
Farm boy, fill these with water,
Please?
please.
As you wish.
Why am I did not expect to cry. I really didn't expect to cry.
Farm boy,
Fetch me that picture.
fetch me that pitcher.
Oh my, I'm surprised how much I remember. It's all about the inflection, I'm telling you. I love them so much. I be Manny Patinkin about you all the time. Manny Patinkin about you all the time. Iconic duo.
Hold it, hold it. Are you trying to trick me? Where's the sports? Is this a kissing book?
Is this a kissing book? I remember when I thought that shit was disgusting.
This is true love. Think this happens every day?
No. No, it doesn't happen every day. Not like that.
Wesley didn't reach his destination. His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts.
Of course I knew that.
Never left captives alive. When Buttercup got the news that Wesley was murdered,
I will never love again. I will never love
Never
again.
love again.
Nope.
never before to hear the announcement of the great Prince Humperdinck's
Humperdinck. to this day, that name is still hilarious. Humperdinck. I'm naming my cat that. If I ever get a cat or another dog in the future, it's going to be called Humperdinck.
But perhaps you will not find her common now.
I love his face.
Would you like to meet her?
Yes!
Princess Buttercup.
Bum, 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 bum.
Although the law of the land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride, she did not love him.
Prince Humperdinck, though, I don't know what it is about that dude. I love his face. Couldn't tell you why. Love his face. Not a great character, but I mean, he's a great character. He's a great, phenomenal character, but like, okay, you know. Love his face. Also love his name. Humperdinck. Is it not fun to say? The music is so comforting.
There is nothing nearby, not for miles.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream.
Oh. That part always scared me as a kid. Always. The ominous music, the giant guy. Yeah.
You never say anything about killing anyone.
I've hired you to help me start.
He's so cute.
Or did the word think escape your lips? You were not hired for your brains, you hippopotamic landmass.
Someone's reading the dictionary.
Not truly your concern. I will kill her. And remember this.
Never forget this.
When I
Found you.
And you! Friendless, brainless.
Helpless. Hopeless. I love him. Inigo Montoya.
At Vicini, he can fuss.
Fuss. Fuss.
Think you like to scream at us.
Probably he means no
Harm. Something.
Very, very short on
Charm. Love them so much.
Percy, are there rocks ahead?
If they are,
We'll all be dead. No more rhymes now, I mean it. Anybody got a peanut?
peanut.
This movie is pure joy.
Of all the necks on this boat, Highness, the one you should be worrying about is your own.
Throw him overboard. He's small enough, you can carry him.
It would be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways inconceivable.
Why do you keep saying that word?
I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
There's a boat. This was so creepy to me as a kid.
Eel-infested waters.
Eel-infested waters.
I don't swim.
I only dog paddle.
Only dog paddle. Ooh. This haunted my nightmares. This movie was so good. It had a little bit of everything. It was funny, it was romantic, it was dramatic, and it was kind of scary.
Those are the shrieking eels.
Past that, Grandpa. You read it already?
Oh,
He's like, quit backseating me.
let's see. She was in the water. The eel was coming after her. She was frightened.
The eel started to charge her, and then...
I think he's getting closer.
He's no concern of ours. Sail on.
Oh, how wrong you are.
Whoever he is, he's too late. See?
The cliffs of insanity!
Of insanity! Move the thing! And
wonder how many times I've seen this movie. As a kid, I thought her dress was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Nah, she's really just wearing all red.
He's climbing the rope. And he's gaining on us.
Yeah, he's also not carrying 2 people. Drinking game, how many times does he say inconceivable?
Faster!
I thought I was going faster.
Poor Fezzik.
I'm just going to have to find myself a new giant, that's all.
Don't say that, Vincini. Please.
he's so polite for being bullied all the time.
Did I make it clear that your job is at stake?
Is he getting paid? They were really good at creating the music for this movie to make you feel certain emotions. Like this one makes me feel anxiety. The eel scene, that music made me feel really scared.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
4th time, I think.
Give you in the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
The amount of times I have used that quote, inconceivable.
If I use my right, over too quickly.
Oh, have it your way.
I had an insanely large crush on Inigo Montoya. I'm just gonna say it.
But I do not think you would accept my help, since I am only waiting around to kill you.
That does put a damper on our relationship.
Promise I will not kill you until you
reach the top.
But I'm afraid you'll just have to wait.
I hate waiting.
I hate waiting.
I swear on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, you will reach the top alive.
You will reach the top alive. Oh, I love how he says that. Throw me the rope. Just, oh, the writing in this movie is probably some of the best. People who say they don't like this movie, red flag. Red flag. Get out of here. There's the door.
You don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Did you also appear in the movie Spinal Tap by any chance?
6-fingered man leave me alive.
But he left me
He
this.
gave me this. I was 11 years old. When I was strong enough, I dedicated my life to the study of fencing.
He dedicated his life to fencing at 11. What was I doing? Certainly not that.
I just work for Ficina to pay the bills. It's not a lot of money in revenge.
What bills do you have to pay?
Again.
I love the music during this scene. I love it. I love it. This whole movie is a dance. It's perfectly choreographed from start to finish. I have very, very strong opinions on this movie.
But I find that Tybalt cancels out Capoferro. Don't you?
They're on the same
Unless the enemy has a
level.
study, he's a glipper. Which I have.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I know something you don't know.
And what is that?
I am not left-handed. Oh, so good.
Oh, there's something I ought to tell you. Tell me.
I'm not left-handed either.
I'm not left-handed either.
Plot twist. God, so badass. And that's why he's also Robin Hood.
Since I can't have you following me either. Please understand, I hold you in the highest respect.
I think they're a perfect match. Buttercup who?
Inconceivable! Give her to me. Catch up.
Bottoms up.
Finish him. Your way.
Oh, good. My way. Thank you, Vincini.
Which way's my way?
My way.
We'll come running around the bend. The minute his head is in view,
Hit it with the rock.
My way is not a sportsman like you.
I like how all the characters, except for Vizzini, play fair. Jump scare.
You mean you'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people?
Try to kill each other like civilized people.
think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
It's got its perks.
Are you just fiddling around with me or what?
I just want you to feel you're doing well. I hate for people to die embarrassed.
I hate for people to die embarrassed. He's so thoughtful.
Been specializing in groups, battling gangs for local charities, that kind of thing.
Battling gangs for local charities? I did not pick up on this dialogue as a kid. I had no idea what they were talking about. This is so interesting.
When you're fighting half a dozen people, then we only have to be one. About one.
His weakness is a 1v1.
But in the meantime, rest well, dream of large women.
Dream of large women.
It was a mighty duel.
Humperdinck.
I always think everything could be a trap, which is why I'm still alive.
His face, his hair, everything. The other guy, I'm just waiting for him to start singing. Big bottom, talk about mud flaps, my girl's got 'em.
I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess? To the death? I accept.
Poison.
Do not touch.
I smell nothing.
The booger sugar. The old witch glass is the poisoning trick.
But you must have known I was not a great fool. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
I choose the cheese.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going.
Wait, we only just started.
I would have known the powder's origin, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're just stalled.
Dude, you got a 50-50 chance.
I will, and I choose. What in the world can that be? Let's drink. Me from my glass, and you from yours.
When you think you pulled a fast one. I love his face.
You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get in.
I forgot Buttercup was still here.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
I love that part. Oh, so good.
I spent the last few years building up an immunity to iocane powder.
Damn. So he's a master swordsman, master wrestler, master philosopher, and he's immune. I think he wins at life.
There's no greater hunter than Prince Humperdinck. He can track a falcon on a cloudy day. He can find you.
He's probably a rinky-dink hunter. I don't know about that one.
You admit to me you do not love your fiancé.
He knows I do not love him.
He's got nice hair, though.
She is otherwise when I find her.
I shall be very put out.
You can die slowly, cut into 1,000 pieces.
Who's gonna cut him into 1,000 pieces? Anyone here got a... Oh, he's got a sword, I guess.
When you found out he was gone, did you get engaged to your prince that same hour, or did you wait a whole week out of respect for the dead?
You mocked me once.
Oh!
I died that day.
Boom! Oh my gosh! Oh, I just had a realization that I didn't realize as a kid.
For all I care.
Oh!
As you wish. Oh my
sweet Wesley.
What have I
What
done?
have I done?
Instead of sidestepping down the mountain so she doesn't, like, I don't know, hurt herself, she just takes the quick way down. I don't think I ever realized as a kid that he heard about her engagement to the prince and believed that she did it out of true love, like that they must have met, she fell in love with him, bada bing, bada boom. And he was actually interrogating her there to find out the real truth. And he found out through her that she actually hates the prince. Oh my gosh, and then as he gets pushed down the mountain, he realizes this and then tells her the very thing that will make her realize that he still loves her. It's so cute. As a kid, I didn't understand adult things. So I took everything very literally, or I was just watching all the pretty colors on the screen. I love all the sound effects.
They are headed dead into the fire swamp.
Ah, the fire swamp.
Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while.
I will never doubt again.
I thought you said you would never love again.
Oh, no. No, please.
They're kissing
Kissing
again.
Do we have to hear the kissing part?
Yes.
Someday you may not mind so much.
Skip onto the fire swamp. That sounded good.
Oh.
Wait until you find your own buttercup.
A few more steps and we'll be safe in the fire swamp.
Be safe in the fire swamp. That's an oxymoron.
You're only saying that because no one ever has.
No one has ever survived it until today, we hope.
It's not that bad.
It just sounds like it smells bad in here.
Well, I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but the trees are actually quite lovely.
That's my vacation spot of choice.
That was an adventure. Singed a bit, were you?
You?
That was nothing. We still got our eyebrows, we're fine.
Told me a secret. I am not the Dread Pirate Roberts, he said. My name is Ryan.
My name is Ryan.
The real Roberts has been retired 15 years and living like a king in Patagonia. Then he explained that the name was the important thing for inspiring.
That's right. The Roberts guy just passes the torch on to the next one.
Except now that we're together, I shall retire and hand the name over to someone else.
Who, though? Who are you going to pass it on to? Quicksand! The ultimate irrational fear that I had as a kid. You know, all the quicksand pits you come across in Ohio. I think the scariest thing here is potholes. Casually, this dog-sized rat. Ew, they're just as disgusting as I remember. Oh my God. How horrifying, though. Could you imagine? How did they film that? I never thought about that before. Did they bury themselves in sand and then, like, pull themselves out? Actually? Like, did they literally do that?
We may as well die here.
No, we have already succeeded.
Positivity.
What about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Well, I never really picked up on that dialogue before. He's explained to her how they get through, and then it turns out there's an acronym for these giant rats. Thanks for the help, Buttercup. Thanks. I got it. No, you stay over there. There we go. Forget about your dress. Like, whack the thing. You whacked it onto your boyfriend. Oh, okay. That part is so satisfying. The first people to survive the fire swamp. We just witnessed history.
Surrender.
You mean wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept. We know the secrets of the fire swamp. We can live there quite happily for some time, so whenever you feel like dying, feel free to visit.
How long were they in the swamp for? I'm assuming days.
And I return with you. Will you promise not to hurt this man?
May I live 1,000 years and never hunt again.
Liar.
Promise to return him to his ship.
I swear it will be done.
Never trust a guy named Humperdinck.
I could not bear it if you died again. Not when I could save you.
You could have saved him back there, but then you hit the rodent of unusual size onto him. So, not a very good track record. Le gasp.
You have 6 fingers on your right hand. Someone was looking for you.
Someone is looking for you. Yeah. All the fans of your band, Spinal Tap.
The bit of despair. Don't even think. Don't even think about it.
I love that part. As a kid, I took that way too literally, so I didn't think it was funny, but now I see why it's hilarious.
After all that Wesley did for her, if she didn't marry him, it wouldn't be fair.
Well,
This kid gets it.
life isn't always fair.
I'm telling you, you're messing up the story.
Now get it right.
Do you want me to go on with this?
Yes.
All right, then. No more interruptions. Boo! Boo!
Peanut gallery over here.
Saved her! in the fire swamp and
She treated it like garbage. The queen of refuse.
So bow down to her
If you want, bow to her, bow to the queen of slime, to the queen of filth, the queen of putrescence.
Rubbish!
Filth, slime, muck, boo, boo, boo. I loved this scene as a kid. You have no idea.
See? Didn't I tell you she'd never marry that rotten humper?
I love this part.
You're very smart. Shut up.
I don't know who my favorite character is.
If you tell me I must marry you in 10 days, please believe I will be dead by morning.
She's Robin Wright. You better believe her.
Dread Pirate Roberts is always close to Florin this time of year. We'll run up the white flag and deliver your message.
The six-fingered man, like, and who's gonna do all this? Certainly not you.
Please consider me as an alternative to suicide.
Point me to the nearest cliff.
But when I hired Vizzini to have her murdered on our engagement day, I thought that was clever.
Wait!
Once Gilder is blamed, the nation will be truly outraged. They'll demand we go to war.
Another thing that child me never picked up on, I never realized that he hired Vizzini. He wants to start a war. And, oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. He wanted to kill Buttercup the whole time. Wow. Watching this as an adult, very different.
Tyrone, you know how much I love watching you work. But I've got my...
Oh, his name is Tyrone. Huh. Totally forgot he has a name.
And Gilder to frame for it. I'm swamped.
I'm simply swamped. My schedule is jam-packed. I always found it hard to watch this scene. Just very, 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 very hard.
This being our first try, I'll use the lowest setting.
How many settings? Goes to 10. Shame it doesn't go to 11.
The concept of the suction pump is centuries old, except that instead of sucking water, I'm sucking life.
Oh, so that's how it works.
I might one day go as high as 5, but I really don't know what that would do to you, so let's just start with what we have.
I'm glad this machine doesn't go to 11.
Almost. There's a Spaniard giving us some trouble.
Will you give him?
A Spaniard giving us some trouble. I know the very one.
I am waiting for you, Vis. Told me to go back to the beginning.
So I have.
So I have. And this is where I'll stay.
I will not be moved.
Ho there!
Did you just call him a hoe?
Keep your ho there.
My favorite reunion, right here.
Hello.
Oh, the music change.
You don't look so good.
You don't smell so good either.
You don't smell so good either.
I feel fine.
Fezzik and Inigo were reunited.
Oh, I always thought to myself as a kid, like, that soup looks so good.
He handled the news surprisingly well.
After 20 years, at last my father's soul will be at peace. There will be blood tonight.
Yeah! Another iconic line.
The thieves' forest is emptied. 30 men guard the castle.
Just looking at that guy in the face gives me high blood pressure. He's so rosy.
Every ship but you'll fall fastest, you mean?
Right.
You were nothing but a coward with a heart full of fear.
Yeah.
I would not say such
things if I were you. Who doesn't say this when they're pissed? I would not say such things if I were you.
I would not say such things
if I were you. Now go to your room. I love how he just takes off down the hallway. Just starts sprinting.
No man in a century will suffer as greatly as you will.
He got the crazy eyes. You know he's serious. Oh!
Shot to 50!
Oh! That's more than 11! It sounds like they took a soundbite from the movie The Exorcist. The demon voice.
Fezzik, jog his memory.
His face as he goes over kills me. Thanks, Dad.
I mean, he didn't mean dead. Wesley's only faking, right?
You want me to read this or not?
Who kills Prince Humperdinck? At the end, somebody's got to do it. Is it Inigo? Who?
Nobody.
This kid understands basic storytelling.
You mean he wins? Jesus, Grandpa, what did you read me this thing for?
We all know he grew up to be an English major, or rather a literature major. I love this part.
Thank you so much for bringing up such a painful subject. While you're at it, why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice on it? I've seen worse.
I've seen worse than dead.
Children are on the brink of starvation.
You a rotten liar.
Help avenge my father. Murdered these 20 years.
Your first story was better. What? With all dead, there's usually only one thing that you can do.
What's that?
Go through his clothes and look for loose change.
I forgot what he said there. Of course it's gonna be funny.
Hey! Hello in there! Hey! What's
so important?
What you got here that's worth living for?
True love.
True love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for a nice MLT. Mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Mutton, lettuce, and tomato.
To bluff. Huh? So you're probably playing cards, and he cheated.
Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a
Witch,
witch,
tell me wife!
I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore.
Divorce.
I make him better. Humperdinck suffers.
Humiliations galore.
I did a lick Danish.
That is a noble cause.
That is a noble cause. Is it chocolate?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love them too. So I don't know what scene is my favorite.
How long do we have to wait before if we know the miracle works?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'll beat you to pot.
What I wouldn't give for a Holocaust cloak. There we cannot help you.
What this do?
Oh, look at that.
It fits so nice, so I could keep it.
All right. Come on, help me out.
Too bad it's not the cloak of invisibility.
My Wesley will save me.
He's like, she's still on about that. The wedding scene. We are about to hear one of the most iconic lines in movie history.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Okay, quick story. I promise. Many, many, many years ago, me and my mother were on vacation. I can't remember where. We were walking along the beach one morning, and there was a wedding party. A bride, a groom, they must have been on their destination wedding, and we're walking along just watching everything unfold. It was really a gorgeous day, and there was this guy who was also watching, but he was clearly drunk. And as the couple is standing up at the altar doing their thing, he just stands there drunk out of his mind. Marriage is what brings us together today. And everybody at the wedding just turns and looks at him. I don't think they were pleased, but oh my goodness, I was pleased. I remember just thinking that was one of the funniest things ever, and to this day, I still think about it, thanks to this movie. That line is so iconic. When you say it, everyone who has seen this movie knows exactly where it's from.
You will not be here.
No! Lied him.
All you worst nightmares are about to come true.
That scene is a lot better with subtitles.
Fire.
Actually, this whole section is even better with subtitles because I actually know what they're saying now.
Have you the wing?
Have you the wing? She wishes she had wings so she could get them out of here. It's just you and me now, Mr. Hypertension.
I have no gate key. Basic. 30 arms up.
Oh, you mean this gate key? To you, Princess Buttercup.
Man.
Buttercup? Like, there's no way he said buttercup there. We meet again.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Prepare to die. Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I love how he's throwing his entire body weight into the door and then... There we go.
I won't be seeing you again, since I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
She kissed me.
She kissed me! Never mind the casual, I'm about to KMS. He plays so dirty. Devastating. Absolutely devastating to me as a kid.
I tried.
He's such a good actor. She's gonna go through with it. Don't doubt her.
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Think of the boobies.
Why won't you hold me?
Gently.
Because I'm paralyzed.
We've got an overdeveloped sense of vengeance. It's going to get you into trouble someday.
Like right now. Oh yeah, that's right. He gets stabbed again. And he keeps going.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Best scene right here. In cinema history, I don't care what anyone says.
Prepare to die.
The acting was so good. He's furious. He's terrified.
Please, offer me everything I ask for.
Anything you want.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
I love it! Ugh! Tell me right now, this is not one of the best movies ever. Go ahead. Come on, say it. Say it. I dare you. That's right, you can't. This makes me feel all of the emotions that I felt as a kid. That's how you know this movie is magical. I hope this movie won awards because it deserves all of them.
Did you say I do?
Oh no, sort of skip that part.
Then you're not married. You didn't say it. You didn't do it.
Psh, easy.
Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness?
That's right, he shows up.
To the death.
No!
To the pain.
To the pain.
I don't think I'm quite familiar with that phrase.
I never understood it either.
That you'll be sure to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon.
Ooh, bring that insult back.
Every woman who cries out, "Dear God, what is that thing?" will echo in your perfect ear.
Talk about mind games right there.
Wallowing in freakish misery forever.
I'll take death for 500, please.
Drop your sword. Have a seat.
Good boy.
I thought he was with you. No. In that case...
In that case...
And I thought, there are four of us. If we will find a lady. Hello, lady.
Hello, lady. How delicate.
Have you ever considered piracy? It'd make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh my god! Duh! Of course.
As they reach for each other.
What?
I'll spare you the kissing details.
You don't want to hear that.
I don't mind so much.
That's growth right there! Yay!
Okay.
All right. I never picked up on that as a kid. Okay. Okay. All right. Where are my keys?
Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
The try not to cry challenge. I have failed. A grandfather who loves his grandson. The purest love. This is simply one of the best movies of all time. I love how it's called The Princess Bride, but Buttercup is kind of the most useless character in the entire movie. But that's not the point. The point is all the other characters. It's about them, it's not about her. I think that is so cool. Even as an adult, this is still one of, if not the best movie I have ever seen. It is perfection. It is so quotable. The music is gorgeous and it's iconic and it never fails to make me cry. Like I said before, it's not even that the dialogue is so quotable, so memorable, and just so well written. It comes down to the delivery of every single actor in this movie. Everything that they do and say has a rhythm to it. Have you noticed that? From getting stabbed with a sword to climbing a rope to shuffling their feet, everything they do is perfectly choreographed and timed to the music. And I actually bought this movie for this reaction, so I officially own it again. I think I have it on VCR somewhere, but I'm glad that I have access to it now so I can watch it whenever I want. I do not have an exact number on how many times I have seen this movie, but it's certainly enough that everything is ingrained in my brain, but I'm gonna watch it a trillion more times at least. This movie literally raised me. I'm so serious when I say that. This movie, along with The Mask with Jim Carrey, The Phantom of the Opera, I was obsessed with that movie. The Austin Powers movies, and these are all movies that I could probably quote the entire script from start to finish, but this movie continues to be such a source of happiness for me. I feel healed. I'm so glad I revisited this today. There are so few movies that truly bring out my inner child again, and this is definitely one of them. I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Sorry for all the incessant commentary. I can't get enough of this movie. If you're looking forward to more videos where we discuss my favorite movies, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.